Hello, subscribers of the Man Crew Productions. This is a different kind of video to the normal videos we make on this channel. For this video, in this video, I shall be exposing a much larger YouTube channel, exposing the dark secrets that he's been hiding behind all of your backs. This YouTube channel is very popular. Everyone around the world has heard of this YouTube channel, and some would say he's a friend of the Man Crew Productions. His name is, the channel's name is Hazard Time, and he is known for making every single day for the last at least 20 years. He has been making updates on the game Half-Life 3, the game that is probably never going to come out. And we have been big supporters of him, and he has been supporters of us for at least the last 15 of his 20 years of existence. And we, however, I sadly have discovered some unnerving news about this man that you all know as the daily Half-Life 3 update guy, whose real name is Liam Vincent Prano. Yes, I will now show you a clip of one of his videos so you can see what is wrong with it, and hopefully you will spot what I have spotted and understand what I'm on about for the rest of this video.
Today is November 21st, 2019, and this is your daily Half-Life 3 update. There is no news about Half-Life 3. And I'm not crazy. I've seen stuff with him in it. I've seen stuff with him in them. I've seen stuff with... I did end up watching the interview.
He said, I've seen stuff with him in, but then he corrected himself to say, I've seen stuff with him in them, and he did this 3 or 4 times. Now, I bet you're wondering as you watch this, what am I exposing this kind, innocent man who's only trying to inform us about the latest news about the video game Half-Life 3? Well, he's not just trying to, as you can see from the video I just showed you, he is doing much, much more than just trying to inform us about Half-Life 3. That's his cover. His cover is Half-Life 3. He acts like he's showing us news about Half-Life 3, but he is not. For what he is actually doing, in fact, is much more sinister. In the video I just showed you, he repeats that phrase 3 or 4 times. This is, ladies and gentlemen, this is a sign of Satanism. Yes, that is correct. For Liam Vincent Prano of Hazard Time, the daily Half-Life 3 update guy, I have discovered to be a Satanist. Now you may be wondering, what does him repeating that phrase 3 or 4 times have to do with Satanism? Well, you see, it's what we call a dog whistle. Because to most people, most of you who are not familiar with Satanism will not understand his reference to Satanism there as he repeated that line. However, if you are familiar with Satanism, if you are a Satanist yourself, you will recognize it as a sign. He's communicating to the fellow Satanists who he's already converted. He's communicating with them, telling them that he is also one of us, one of them. He's one of the Satanists, one of them. And he And so, through his videos, he's been trying to convert all of you viewers, all of you, he's been converting to Satanism through his evil ways of conversion, such as that dog whistle that I just showed you. Now, you may not believe me. That's understandable. Most people wouldn't believe me. I've only shown you one example. However, I am going to prove this to you once and for all. So you all know that the daily Half-Life 3 update guy from Hazard Time, the YouTube channel, with thousands, like I think 11,000 subscribers or something like that, he is converting those 11,000 subscribers to Satanism, which is bad. Now, why is Satanism bad, I hear you ask? Well, Satanism is bad in fact because it encourages bad behaviour. Yes, which we do not want, especially when thinking about Half-Life 3, which is the game that this man here, this man is trying to convert you all. Now I'm here to stop him because I don't want him to convert you to Satanism. I want me to convert you to Satanism, which is why I'm wearing a cloak today, because cloaks are also a sign of Satanism. And so, you may be wondering, what's he going to do next? What am I going to do next? And then what's Hazard Time, the daily Half-Life 3 update guy, Liam Prano, what's he going to do next? That may be what you're wondering right now. Well, I'll tell you what he will do next. What he will do next is up to me, because I am going to take control of the daily Half-Life 3 update guy. I'm going to do it in this video. You're going to watch me as I cast an occult satanic spell on the daily Half-Life 3 update guy. Yes, you get to watch it live. Okay, so let's begin. So first, I need this photo of him that I've already shown you. I'll hold it closer to the camera so you can screenshot this and perform it for yourself if you wish. However, I don't recommend it unless you're an experienced Satanist like this man or myself. Okay? Right. So, I have my photograph of the man, the daily Half-Life 3 update guy, as we will refer to him from now onwards as. I have my photograph. And then we have to say the satanic chant designed specifically for him. I have it on my phone. I have a copy of the chant on my phone so I can chant it, because I wrote it on my phone so I remember it, because if I forget it then this would never work, and we wish for this to work. So let's do this. The chant is in Latin because, as we all know, Satanism is a Latin religion. It's like Catholicism, but cooler and the opposite. And so, I will say the chant. If you do not have earphones in right now as you're watching this, turn down the volume, because if the demons in your house hear me saying this chant, then you will also get possessed by the demons. Yes, you will be possessed by the demons too. Not that I am, but you will. And that's what he wants. That's what the daily Half-Life 3 update guy wants. That's what he wishes to achieve from all of this. Okay, let's go. Salvetti Satanas et Filis Celesti Liam introduxit ad dimindium vitae cotidae updates 3 et dabo tibi animam meme et corpus meum ad hoc quad scio te de gabe null release favexe media vita in vita tu dritu ot etiam medium sit quod est omne votum. Yes, you did hear that correctly. I will repeat it one more time, just once, to make sure it works. Salvetti Satanus et Filis Celesti Lium introduxit ad dimindium vitae cotidae updates 3 et dabo tibi animam meam et corpus meum ad hoc quad sciote dad geb null release favese media vita in vita tu ot etiam medium sit quod est omne votum. Now, you may have noticed that in that video, in that speech, in the chant I just did, in that chant, you may have noticed, what you may have noticed is that if you speak Latin, you will have noticed this. If you speak Latin, you will have noticed that I did not only ask for Half-Life 3, but also Half-Life 2. And you may be wondering, why did I ask for Half-Life 2 to be released instead of Half-Life 3? Well, the reason for that is because if you have watched the daily Half-Life 3 update from the day that this was recorded, which was today, which is day number today, which is day number 745. If you watch daily Half-Life 3 update number 745, the daily Half-Life 3 update guy specifically mentions that he is not in fact a Half-Life fan. He's not played Half-Life 1. He doesn't really care about Half-Life at all. He's a fake fan of Half-Life. He just pretends to like Half-Life so he can seduce you all into Satanism with his satanic spells and his stuff that he's putting on you all. But he does say in the video that he in fact only likes Half-Life 2. He says he's more of a Half-Life 2 fan than a Half-Life fan. Therefore, we asked Satan himself in that chant for Half-Life 2 to be released. A sequel to Half-Life 2 rather than a sequel to another Half-Life 2. Half-Life 2 the second rather than Half-Life 3, because the daily Half-Life 3 update guy does not actually care about Half-Life 3. He just wants more Half-Life 2. And so we ask Satan, his best friend, because he is a Satanist that is trying to draw you in to his satanic ways. We asked him for Half-Life 2 2. Yes. Good. Now, the next part of the ritual is that we have to eat his face. Now, you don't have to eat his face. You can eat his face if you want. So, I have my photo of his face right here with me. So now, I'm going to eat it. You can perform this ritual at home yourself, if you wish. And Daily Half-Life 3 update guy, if you're watching this, which you may be, because you don't want this to be your secret, your dirty little secret about your satanic ways, you don't want it to be exposed the way that I'm doing right now. As I'm going to anyway. So if you're watching this, you can even perform this ritual on yourself. But anyway, you need a photo of the Daily Half-Life 3 update guy. I will put a link to this image in the description of the video so you can download it and print it out yourself with your own printers at home. So it's like an interactive video. You can take part in this bit because we're cool. So you get your photo of the Daily Half-Life 3 update guy, which you have printed out yourself, or if you wish not to do that because you're lazy, you can just watch me do it. Okay, so we get our photo of the Daily Half-Life 3 update guy, and first step is to fold the photo in half, like this. No, the other way. Wait, fold the photo in half like this, so that his face sticks out like that. You see, so his face is right in the middle of the photo. See? His face is right there along the crease. Okay? Now, what you do is, after you've folded him in half, right, then what you must do is fold him in half yet again. Like so. And then you have his eyes just here, and you have his mouth just here. You see? Then you can put his mouth over your mouth and it looks like you're him. Or you can put his eyes over your eyes and look like I'm Liam Vincent Prano of Hazard Time. Ha 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 ha. Then, what do? You fold it one more time, which is in half anyway, to make it small, like this. And then you place him on your tongue, like so. And then he will taste horrible because he still tastes of the ink from the printer that you printed him on a few minutes ago. But that's all you needed to do. You just needed to place him on your tongue and then take him off. And then what you do after that is you fold him in half. No, you unfold him completely. Unfold the man, the myth, the legend of Vincent Prano. Like so. So now he will look like... So now he will look like this instead, which is how you want him to be looking. Very, very good. Yes? Alright, so then you've got him looking like that. What you do next is you fold him up again once you've checked that he looks correct, and then you fold him up more and more, so he's really small. He's as small as you can make him. Make a tiny little Half-Life 3 man, and then you bite down with your back teeth, your molars. You bite, you bite, you bite, and then you let go. and then he will taste weird for a second, but then you have to throw him. No, you have to put him in your sock. That is correct. You must put him in your sock next. So you get your foot with your sock, and then you put him in your sock so that he's sticking out of your sock, like so. So now I have a daily Half-Life 3 update guy in my sock. And the reason it's in your sock is because your socks are close to your feet. And if it's in your sock, he's going to be touching your feet. And it's well known in Satanism that the feet are closest to hell because they're like on the floor and hell's like under the floor. So by having him in your feet or on your feet, you are effectively giving him to the devil, and because you ate it, you mixed your soul with him, therefore you've just partially sold your soul to the devil through the medium of the daily Half-Life 3 update guide. Yes, that's what you've just witnessed me do live on this video, and what hopefully you two are doing at home as well. So, what have we learned from this video? That Liam Vincent Prano of the daily Half-Life 3 updates is a Satanist, but we've also learnt that that might not really be a bad thing, because Satanism's cool, really. It's pretty cool. And it's cool, really. No one cares these days. Everyone's he's a celebrity, you see. He's a celebrity. He's got 11,000 subscribers as of now. And so, of course he's going to be a Satanist, because no one can get 11,000 subscribers without dabbling in a little bit of Satanism. It's just the only way to do it. Ooh. So, hopefully, now you've seen this video, you're going to listen to my words I've spoken in this video, and you're going to do the ritual, perform the ritual that I have shown you today to sell your soul to the devil with help of Liam Vincent Prano, the daily Half-Life 3 update man. What you'll do next is you will subscribe to the Man Crew Productions is what you'll do next, because everyone knows that's the right thing to do, or maybe the wrong thing to do, which is why you want to do it. And then, after you've done that, you shall go to Hazard Time's YouTube channel and subscribe to that if you have not already, so you can get the daily Half-Life 3 updates and succumb to his satanic ways and let him draw you in to his lifestyle of Satanism and darkness. And then, after that, you will learn to play the organ, because organs are known for being the most satanic instrument you can play. And then you'll go to a church and you'll sit at the organ and you'll play, what will you play? You'll play the satanic song, which is, yeah. So you'll do that, and then you'll go on the Hazard Time subreddit, and you'll follow that. You'll join the Hazard Time subreddit, because the Hazard Time subreddit is secretly the subreddit for the cult of Hazard Time, the Hazard Time cult. But we call it the Hazard Time subreddit so no one knows it's a cult, because cults are not popular in society. People don't like them very much, you know? And, yeah. if you don't want to do any of this, if you don't agree with the way that the daily Half-Life 3 update guy is presenting himself, you're gonna be in a lot of trouble, really. Bad stuff will happen to you. And it's not my fault, because I warned you. I've warned you about the stuff that's going to happen to you. And if you do not take my warning, if you take it lightly, if you do not take it seriously as you should be taking this very seriously. If you do not take this seriously and you do not commit to the lifestyle that Hazard Time is trying to encourage through his satanic messages left in his videos, then he will come for you. And I will too. We'll both come for you. We'll both be coming for you. Okay? And I think that's it. So subscribe and like this video, like it and press the like button, and that's it. Thank you for watching, and share this video, share this video, yes, share the video, because we need everyone to know about this cult of Hazard Time that we are promoting here at the Man Crew Productions, and that is being hosted over at Hazard Time, the channel that makes the daily Half-Life 3 updates. Okay? Thank you for watching, and goodbye.